The migrant crisis is reaching a boiling point. According to Customs and Border Protection, since December 1st of 2023, more than 266 migrant encounters have taken place at the southern border. Back in 2022, in December, there were 269,735 migrant encounters. And this year so far, as I mentioned, it's over 266,000. And we still have a few days left this month. It's December 28 when I'm recording this video, which means that December migrant encounters may hit a monthly record. The number of migrant encounters in December 2023, by the time the month ends, may exceed the number of migrant encounters in December 2022. My friends, in Chicago and New York, both of which are far from the southern border, in both those cities, the temperature is very high. And I don't mean the temperature in terms of weather. I mean temperature in terms of tension and worry among members of the community because of the surge in migrant arrivals, because of the influx of migrants in those communities. The migrant buses from Texas are continuing to arrive in Illinois and in New York. And not just buses. Texas has also sent migrants by plane. One plane landed at O'Hare in Chicago just a few days ago. The other plane was heading to New York, but had to be diverted to Philadelphia because of bad weather, and the migrants were then taken to New York City by bus. Chicago has established new rules for buses transporting migrants. But the rules are not helping Chicago because the buses are dropping migrants off in the suburbs around Chicago, and then many migrants are taking the train and heading towards the city of Chicago. New York City Mayor has announced an executive order to control when and where the buses can drop migrants off. But I'm guessing that the buses will find a way to drop the migrants off in the city of near the city of New York, in spite of the new rules. Perhaps the buses will drop the migrants off in the suburbs, just like we are seeing in Chicago. When Chicago imposed strict rules, the buses dropped the migrants off in the communities around Chicago, and the same thing may happen in New York City. The surrounding areas may end up seeing an influx of migrants because of the new rules in the city of New York. And then I'm guessing what will happen is that the migrants from the surrounding communities will likely find their way to New York City. What we are seeing in Chicago, that may be the same thing that New York may end up facing. It's a strong possibility. I don't know. We have to wait and see. Here's the thing. The undocumented immigrants, they want to go to Chicago and New York City. They want to be there. When the migrants come into the USA, many of them, I'm guessing, wish to go to New York City and Chicago and beautiful California. And why is that? It's because the migrants know that those are sanctuary communities. The state of California is a sanctuary state. Illinois is a sanctuary state. New York City is a sanctuary city. And that's why undocumented immigrants want to go to these places so that they can be in the sanctuary for undocumented immigrants. Each day that the southern border remains open, more migrants are coming in. How long will this go on? That's the question. If people think that the border crisis does not affect them, they are wrong. The crisis affects people all over America. You, as a taxpayer, are paying for the services that the migrants are receiving. You, as an American, will now have to think twice before going to Chicago or New York City because of the erosion of law and order in those cities. You, as a citizen of the United States, are now at greater risk of contagious illnesses because millions of people are crossing the border and coming into our country without any background check, without going through any proper legal process, without any screening. And many of them may have viral or bacterial infections. So our public health is being severely impacted because of illegal immigration. It may take longer for you to get medical attention at the emergency department of a hospital because of overcrowding at the medical facilities as a direct result of illegal immigration. Illegal immigration hurts the entire country. Thank you for continuing to watch my videos. Please subscribe to my channel, stay connected with me, and also don't forget to visit my website tausifanam.net. Send me a message, check out my blog, check out my published opinions, check out my books. Thank you once again. I'll be back again with a new video soon.